Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. On Demand, man with the master plan, back again, and we're going to talk about Plex. Now, what we're going to talk about is the fact that Plex it's a great thing, right? But they're doing something that's not so great. We're going to go ahead and talk about this article right here. Plex Pass is going up in price, and now you'll need it for remote playback. So, if you're running a free Plex server and you're sharing it with friends and family, or you're remotely connecting into it when you're away from home to your Plex server, you're not going to be able to do that anymore without a Plex Pass. You can still connect to it locally on your network at home, but you're not going to be able to connect to your server without having a Plex Pass. Not only are they changing that, but they're also upping the price of Plex Pass. You could be looking at 119 is what it was for a lifetime, and it's going to $250. So if you want a Plex Pass, lifetime Plex Pass, you might want to purchase it now before April 29th when these price hikes go into effect. That's when it's supposed to happen. I don't know if it's happened yet. I personally have a lifetime Plex Pass myself. Um, but also $4.99 to $6.99 per month for the monthly subscriptions, and $39.99 to $69.99 for yearly. So the price is going up a pretty good chunk. That being said, Plex Pass, what does it give to you that's so important? Well, this is going to be one of the really important things it's going to give to you now compared to what it gave before. The sad part of this is it probably will push a lot of people to other options out there. Now, what are the other options, you might ask? Well, I'm going to probably do some videos on that, and I'm going to probably show off Jellyfin and MB a little bit more and show you guys how to use those. Jellyfin's a free option. MB does have a cost to it. I tend to think Jellyfin would be possibly a good option for a lot of people to use instead of Plex if you're wanting to go the free route. If you want to keep it all free, then that's not bad. Now, there are some downsides to Jellyfin, and I think that's more left toward a full Jellyfin video where I go through setting it up and talk about the differences, maybe do a Plex versus Jellyfin type of thing. If you have a Plex Pass, though, I would probably say that the Plex option would be the better way to go. I really like Plex. I like the interface. I like the way it works. I'm a big Plex fan, and I've used Plex for a lot of years. That doesn't mean we shouldn't have backups and options. Now, regardless of what you think about whether this is right or wrong or the right way that Plex should go, I personally don't think it is. I think they probably should have looked at some other avenues to try to make some money, uh, as opposed to changing this particular thing on their Plex Pass. For instance, they have a lot of TV channels and shows, and what they need to do is try to work around their own content that they're trying to push and try to make money that way, as opposed to trying to push making more money off of the Plex Pass. But on a flip side of that, I do think that the lifetime subscription to Plex Pass probably should go away. I don't think that there is a need to have the lifetime Plex Pass subscription at this point in time, after Plex is this many years old. I think what they should do is move into only monthly subscription, only for that particular portion of it, while still keeping a completely free option that does work. Because before doing this change, the free option definitely worked fine for a majority of people. Even sharing your Plex to people with friends and family, for you to be able to see what they have, and you know, et cetera, et cetera. I think that's going to take away from a lot of the um, community. I think it's going to take away from the community of Plex, because when you can't share with friends and family your Plex on the free side of things, they're forcing you to have to pay money. And I think that takes away a community aspect of it, because a lot of people aren't going to pay any money. A lot of people are not going to pay any money for Plex. Um, it just is what it is. Now, if you're using Plex just in your home on your own network, this won't affect you really. But It might affect you if you're sharing a Plex with somebody and you're watching their Plex and they've got a free Plex. You might not be able to watch their Plex anymore. That's the downside to this whole thing. So just to give the information out, get the information out there about what's going on with Plex. I know this is a big story. I've seen a lot of people kind of talking about it, and being a big Plex user for years and years and years, I know Plex pretty well. So you all have a great day. Maybe I'll come up with some good solutions for a switch over to something like Jellyfin for you guys, and give you some nice some nice tutorials on how to use that going forward. Leave a thumbs up if this video was helpful. Go ahead and let me know down below how I can make the video better for you if you didn't like it. Sorry if you didn't like the news. Hey, don't kill the messenger. It's not my fault Plex is doing this. I don't agree with it completely. So, see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.